Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to ferment onions. I'm going to be using red onions. I'm also going to be showing you how to ferment them using a process called lacto-fermentation. This process uses water, salt, and whey, which is a type of culture that is a byproduct of cheese making and yogurt making. It helps promote the production of good bacteria while also discouraging the production of bad bacteria. To make this recipe, it calls for very few ingredients. You'll need 2 onions, of course, some water, some salt. I'm going to use pink Himalayan salt, a really large jar or multiple jars, and your whey culture. I'm going to start by dissolving 1 tablespoon of salt in 12 ounces of water. Next, I'm going to mix in the whey culture to the salt and water mixture. We're going to set this aside and move on to cutting the onions. So I've already peeled the outside layer of the onions off. I'm now going to cut the top off and just begin slicing very thin rounds. If you want to, you can even cut the onion in half and slice half circles. And I am actually going to cut a few of these into half circles because they're quite large. I'm going to go ahead and pack this first onion into the jar. You want to pack it quite tightly. And actually, this onion's going to take both of my small jars. Now let's cut the other one. One thing I forgot to mention is that if you have a mandolin, you can use that to slice the onions, but if you don't, you can use a knife like me. So I got another jar, and let's go ahead and pack the second onion. Here we have our onions in the jars, and we're going to go ahead and pour the water mixture on top. Here you can see the onions are completely submerged in the water mixture. It's important they are completely submerged, so make sure if you feel like you're running out of the water mixture, just go ahead and make some more. Now this is optional, but I always like to place a little bit of natural wax paper between the lid and the jar just to make sure nothing is seeping from the lid into our food. And here we have our canned onions. You'll want to place these in a cool, dry place for 5 to 7 days. On the 5th day, go ahead and check them. You can even taste them, and they should be like a pleasant sour taste. If you want them to sit longer, go ahead and let them sit for another 1 to 2 days and then check them again. You can even let them sit longer than that if you like. Once they taste how you like, go ahead and place them in the fridge, and they can stay good in the fridge for several months. Also, placing them in the fridge will slow down the fermenting process, so they'll keep a pretty consistent flavor. These are good to be put on burgers, salads, steaks. I even like them plain. Thank you guys for watching. If you happen to like this video or found it interesting, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. If you happen to make this recipe, have any questions, comments, or if there's another type of fermentation you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Cheerio and drasta.